Hey everyone. So I did just have um I don't know if I should say a scare or what because I came in to see my doctor to get my B12 shot, and so now their protocol is they have to take your temperature when you get off the elevator. And so it was three people ahead of me. And so it gets to me and she takes my temperature, but it was like kind of quick. So she takes it and it beeps, like in seconds it beeps. And she says, she turns around and say, 100, you got a fever. I said, you're lying. You're lying. Um, so she showed me the thermometer and it read 100.0. And I was like, oh wow. She said, you gotta go over there to the sick section. I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting there, and the nurse come in, and she came in, and she was like, hey, how you feel? I said, I'm good. She said, what's going on? You got a temperature. I said, really? She said, how do you feel? Have you had any uh, fevers, chills, vomiting, sore throat, pains in the chest, da 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 da? Like, no. Sneezing. I said, well, I um I have allergies, so I'm going to sneeze anyway. Okay. She said, have you been tested for COVID-19? COVID-19? I said, no. Do you know anybody that have it or could have had it? I said, no. She said, well, you have a temperature of 100. And so I said, are you sure? She said, that's what the meter says. I said, well, it's possible. Could you take my temperature again? And she said, sure. She left out, took a few minutes. She left out, took a few minutes, and she came back. And I will return with the result. Oh, I guess. Um, came back with the, what you call them, with the thermometer. And I said, can I ask you a question? She said, mm-hmm. I said, is that a different thermometer? She said, yes. And she took my temperature. So now I'm being called and I shall return. Yeah, so it's the same night and I'm same day from earlier. I had did a video um vlog, I guess, when I went to the doctors and I was saying how um the nurse when I got off the elevator. The nurse that took my temperature, and she was like, "You got a fever." I was like, "You lying. Stop playing. You lying." And she was like, "No, you do have a fever." And she showed it, and it said 100, 100.0. I said, it can be. There's nothing wrong. So the other nurse, she told me, you gotta go around there. She wouldn't be bothered. She was like, you gotta go around there in the sick room. In the sick room. So I went around there, be evaluated. So when she came, the nurse came, she asked me different questions. She was like, how you doing today? I said, I was fine up until I came in here. And she was like, yeah, well, the nurse took your temperature. Well, she said she took your temperature, and you have a temperature. I said, I don't feel like I got a temperature. And so, you're like, well, you do. I'm sorry, I just got finished doing the other video of eating. But you do. I said, She said, so how you been feeling? Have you been coughing, pains in your chest? And I said, no. Have you been around somebody that's going through it? I said, no. Um, have you been to this state and that state? I said, no. Um, she said, well, we want to know. Oh, have you been sneezing? I said, well, I sneeze anyway because I have allergies, so I sneeze, but that's about it. She said, well, have you tested? And I said, no. She said, well, we're just trying to figure out where, this fever is coming from. And so I said, can you do me a favor? She said, what's that? I said, could you test, get the thermometer and take my temperature again? And she said, sure. So she left out and came back, and she said, you ready? I said, wait, before you do it, can I ask you a question? She said, sure. I said, is that the same thermometer that the lady outside took? She said, no, this is a different thermometer, and this is a brand new one. I said, oh, okay, all right. She said, open my mouth. I said, put it under there. And so she took it, and it came back, and the results was 98.4. I said, whew, look at God. So she's like, okay, you can go ahead on and, go to your appointment. But the thing is, the young lady that was taking the temperature of each person, she was moving so fast between. And I tell you, it was only like 2 or 3 seconds before she had the thing in my mouth and it beat. And I'm like, Dad, that was quick. That's why I was like, stop lying. You lying. And she was like, no, I'm not lying. I said, well, why don't... And then I was like, wait a minute, I did just have something, but what I had was a yogurt, so that wasn't hot, that was cold. I was like, oh. And it tells you how your mind start playing tricks on you. Because when I was sitting there waiting for the nurse to come, I was like, oh, wait a minute, my chest feel like it's starting to tighten up. Thank you, Lord. My chest is tight. Whew. Yeah, I am starting to feel warm in my mouth. And so when my chest started like tightening up, Holy Spirit was like, you have asthma and you starting to stress. Breathe easy. So um, I'm happy. I thank God that everything turned out negative. I mean, not well. I didn't have um, a fever or anything, but it was a scare. It was a scare. So that's how my day went. I came home and finished doing what I needed to do, and I just had to let y'all know. That's it. I wanted to keep y'all posted. Um, what was what and what happened in the outcome. So, um, I just don't know. But can y'all please go down in the comment section and tell my daughter, let her know that it's time for my head to get dead. That's it. That's all. That's all Mama needs. That's it. So, but I do pray for everyone that's out there that's going through the situation that's going on now, the current situation. And, you're in my prayers. The families are in my prayers. Saying for everybody to, you know, um, mask up. That's it. Mask up. Put your gloves on. Don't smoke or drink behind people. Don't do it. But until next time, people, be, be blessed. I'm gone. And remember, if no one told you today that they love you, I love you. Bye bye.